Hey everyone, Racingblogger here, and it's time to answer some nutrition questions. So, I'm a PT, Pilates teacher and nutritionist, and there aren't many of us around like me. So let's get cracking. At Longshot Scott asks, I went to the gym with Henners today and he broke me. What do I do now? Scott, what you want to do is get a load of protein in, at least 4 to 5 servings a day, and make sure you move a lot tomorrow. Make sure you get fresh blood oxygenating around your body, lots of water and lots of vegetables, and that will improve your recovery. Besides that, you're going to have to suffer. When you first go back to the gym, there's no escaping the pain. It will hurt for the first 4 weeks. Catherine Fry asks, thoughts on immune system supplements? Not necessary unless you have a severely weakened immune system. How to boost your immune system naturally. Sleep regularly. Sleep is the most underrated factor in actually functioning well and reducing stress. Get 7 to 8 hours a night at a regular time. Put social media away. Turn off the TV. Make some time and sleep well. Increase water intake. Make sure you're getting your vegetables in. And again, make sure you're getting 4 to 5 servings of protein. If you're getting your micronutrients in from your veggies and your fruits, this is going to seriously boost your immune system with your protein and a good level of carbs and fats. You don't need immune system supplements. You just need to take care of your nutrition, reduce stress, which will reduce cortisone levels, and sleep well. Hopefully that helps. Keith asks at IK31F, hello mate, what are the 3 best supplements to complement a good diet and regular training? Creatine, 5 grams per day, every day with water after training or mixed in your shake. Vitamin D3 because we don't get any sunshine in this country. And you can also top up with a multivitamin if you feel you need to. I'd highly recommend a good quality fish oil as well. At Greg asked, best things to have for breakfast, any ideas for lunch instead of sandwiches, please, cheers blogger. So breakfast, again, you can have anything you want, just think protein. It can be your scrambled eggs, your salmon. If you like fish in the morning, you can have Greek yogurt, you can have cottage cheese, you can have a protein shake mixed in a smoothie. There are so many options. Just make sure you get a protein option in the morning. When you've gone to sleep, you've had breakfast. You're going to break your fast, okay? You haven't gotten any amino acids into your body for 8 hours from protein, so make sure it's a protein source. Again, for lunch, you could have a chicken salad, you could have a beef salad, a beef stir-fry salad, you could have a salmon salad, tuna salad. There's so many things you could have. There's a million options out there. You could have a big bowl of Greek yogurt with blueberries and some chocolate on top, so hopefully that helps, Greg. Dave Graham is saying, the real Dave G, to Greg to remove bread from your daily diet. You don't need to remove bread from your daily diet. It's purely a carbohydrate source, and in the right moderation, you can still lose fat. In the cover photo you see of me on my Twitter page, I still ate bread whilst engaging on that diet phase. A calorie is a calorie, and a calorie from bread compared to a calorie from a potato will have no difference on your body composition levels when it comes to losing fat. Bread is fine. Moderation of your carbohydrate intake is what you need to focus on. At Steve Grant, Granty number 1 says, Racingblogger, I like to get hammered regularly. Which steroid do you use to stay lean after you appear to live only on mac and cheese? Well, if you like to get hammered regularly, you have to remember that alcohol is a toxin. And whilst you've got toxins in your bloodstream, you're unable to actually lose fat. So I'd highly advise against being hammered all the time. Which steroids do I use? I like to juice. I juice quite regularly with pineapples and apples. Mac and cheese, I actually don't eat mac and cheese, so there you go. We've got Ricky Dance commentating a load of rubbish, so I won't answer any of that. Bones at Skeletor1982. Any tips on how I can make time to train with 2 young kids and full-time work? I can understand how life can be restricting as in times of time. What you'd probably want to do is try and set some time aside for yourself, because we all need time for ourselves in life. See if you can get up a little bit earlier in the morning, maybe less TV time. You could even try and exercise with your kids at home, push your kids, do some press ups with them, go to the park, run around, make it a family event, make exercising a family event. Brian Cruikshank asks, Racingblogger, should I cut out the weight training I've been doing and concentrate more on cardio for a few weeks to burn more belly fat? Fantastic question, Brian. No. It's the opposite way around. Increase the weight training and drop the cardio. Listen, it's your nutrition that helps you lose weight, not the exercise. You typically only burn around 300 calories in a workout. It's your nutrition and the food you put in your mouth whilst you're awake, your eyes are awake, that's going to help you burn fat. Weight training is a must when you're dieting. Let me tell you why. You have muscle on top of your skeletal frame. If you do not give your body a reason for muscle to hang around, i.e. a stimulus, something to push against to take these muscles here to keep them on, they will disappear. You'll end up looking skinny fat. Nobody wants to look skinny fat. So make sure you weight train, and always weight train before cardio. Cardio comes at the end of a session, never before. KJ, what savoury items are healthy lunch items? Many thanks, blogger. Love your work. Cheers, Will. Appreciate it, mate. You too. Anything that's not going to be sweet, Will, is what you'll be looking for. So protein, especially, is never going to be sweet. You know, you've got your plain carbohydrates, sweet potato, white rice, brown rice. Pasta isn't sweet, and all your vegetables. So just generally look at a good, healthy diet. If you don't like sweet things, you don't have to have them in there. So there are many options as in terms of savoury food. Pretty much all foods that are good and healthy are savoury. At Matt Booth asked, Racingblogger, can you create a Christmas dinner for jockeys off 350 calories? I don't know why you'd want to have it off only 350 calories. A jockey can eat a lot more than that throughout the day. Their energy expenditure, their TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, is how much energy you expend with your heart pumping, your lungs pumping, and your movements throughout the day. And jockeys probably do a lot of moving. So just to give you an example, you could have half a jacket potato, which would be about 100 calories. You could have a small chicken breast, which would be about 120. That's 220. Chuck in your veggies, and you could even have a tiny bit of gravy, and that would be about 350 calories. Kev McCallie asked, Racingblogger, do you train legs, and what exercises do you do? If so, absolutely I train legs. Anyone who goes to the gym who doesn't train legs and without a formal disability needs their head tested. Your powerhouse is your glutes, your buttocks. That's where your power comes from. So you must train legs. I start with squats. I then move on to leg press, and I'll do 2 extension movements. So it'll be a hamstring curl and a quad extension. Sometimes I'll do some walking leg lunges, but I stick to the big compound movements, squats and leg press. Dave McCormack asks, the best way to lose fat, be in a calorie deflict 7 days a week consistently. Don't make the deflict too big so you suffer mentally. 500 calories is a great place. Remember, a 500 calorie deflict over the period of the week will make sure you lose at least a pound of fat. If you continue to do that over 4 weeks and 6 weeks, you can see how the scale will go down. And you can obviously manipulate that with extra exercise and manipulating your diet. The only way to lose fat, it's not the best way, is to be in a calorie deflict. There is no other way. There's plenty of ways to diet, but there's only one way to lose fat, a caloric deflict. At one time, Beard00 asks, how can vegetarians take on sufficient protein? Pandas are swole. Okay, pandas are swole, but we're not pandas. Very, very simply, again, you've got whey protein shakes, protein bars, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. You've got all your vegetables. Peas are packed full of protein. You've got your lentils, quinoa. All of your trace supplements from carbohydrates are full of protein. And you can also put protein on top of things like, you know, when you're making your shakes, you can put it inside of cakes. Get a bit creative in the kitchen. You can do tons of stuff. There's so many options. I could be a vegetarian simply, and I might actually become one day. At Hilarious, hello mate. Opinions on Vedic meditation. Just started trying it and it seems useful enough, need longer. It's absolutely key to life, and the more you delve into it and the better you get at meditating, the more you're going to understand it's going to become a part of your life that you're never ever going to let go of. It's absolutely key to mental clarity, and the more you meditate, the more you're going to be able to distinguish the difference between the noise you hear out there and the noise that's in your mind. You'll find peace and clarity. So meditation is key for everyone. At Gio Katori asks, blogger, which sort of yoga is best? There's so many. There are so many, it's very diverse, but I'll tell you now. Start with the beginner's class. Look for a man called Iyengar. Iyengar is the god of yoga. If you can find an Iyengar class, you're not going to go wrong. A restorative class is also fantastic. So again, I hope all these questions have helped you in some way or another. Let me just clarify. The only way to lose weight is one way. Be in a calorie deflict every day of the week and slowly diet down. It takes time, guys. It's not a race. You didn't put weight on in a week or 2 weeks. It took 6 months. It took a year. It took 2 years. Your body didn't just suddenly grow super quickly. So dieting can be done aggressively. It can be done quickly. I'd recommend a good solid 8 to 12 week diet. Nice, hard and fast to get the fat off, and then re-establish your health goals and what you actually want to do. If anybody wants help with that, I sell these plans tailored to you. So you tell me what foods you like, and then I compile them into my meal plan, and you just simply follow it. It's honestly fucking fantastic. I over deliver on value. You have my support for the whole 12 weeks via email. You get a training plan, and you get to talk to me the whole time throughout the plan. I'm here to help you reach your goals. There's no point wasting time dieting if you don't know what you're doing. You'll simply stall and you won't see results. Just get it done and move on in life. Dieting can be fun, and it can be done fast and effectively. Any more questions, let me know. A few tips for you. Make sure you're getting in 3 servings of veggies a day. Make sure you're getting at least 4 servings of protein per day. Protein is essential. You will die without it. You won't die without carbohydrates. So there you go. Take care. Have a great night. Hopefully I get these videos up because the internet here in Hertfordshire is bad. Blogger.